Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Bye weeks now in the rear-view mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Steal, black. 10 black, ready, go. Ready.
Throw in to start this game. Gosh, this is Xavier Legette. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Here's a toss headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. Little gain on that 1st down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Got it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On the ready.
2 set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Set. Set.
1st down, play action. One's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, ready.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. 52, blue. Hut, hut.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion is not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Back to the air, Allen. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Allen on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
3rd down from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now hungry. They'll run here on 1st down. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it, a toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Ready?
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw now. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Connects with the open man downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
33, yellow.
Here's the one back on the handoff. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Red, 38.
Another carry for him. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Ready, set.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen Allen setting up play action. Buying some time right. He's on target. Watkins. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, right?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, white. Cut.
Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 43 rep, black 40. Set, go.
Back to the well again. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. All the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is heading up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set, hut.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
319.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. 5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. Play action now, Allen. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Sidney Brown makes the play. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Set. 33, yellow. Cut.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Blaster, 6. Here we go, set. 45, White. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready. Cut.
They'll go play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, cut. 10, black. Steel, black.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
White. Here we go. Yellow, 22.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Leggett. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. And Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. You're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now Allen. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
319! What's that?
Allen on third and short. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. On the play action. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Irving on the inside give. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Allen. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes, I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Harvey now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Set cut.
Toss play, short side. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Red, 38. Opposite, green. Ready.
The give here on 2nd. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Okay, right.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation, and they could really use a good one here. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Falcons.
Allen setting up play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. On
1st down, they're going to run with Irving. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now Allen off the play action. Headed out right. He's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or 2 lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
319!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Harvey now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready?
They're going play action. Warner with the grab. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Down. Ready?
And he just get the play off. Completed over the middle. The 40. Now he's past the 25. Xavier Legette. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. tackle's made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Play action now with Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Man in motion, out of the slot. It's Allen out of the pistol. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Falcons 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Harvey now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Blue, 32. Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set, ready.
Dropping back to throw. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. 43 rail.
Switch.
5, 97. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready? Break.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Ready.
They give it to him again. Still going inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
Rupi's extra point is good. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 26.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They send Metcalf left. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw now, Allen. Setting up the running back screen. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Play action now. Allen. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Let's go now. Yellow, 40, punt.
On first down, now run. And the power play up the gut will result in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Down. 60 red. Set,
Right up the gut. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Yellow, 22. Striker. Check striker.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
52 blue. Set. Go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past